Mobile. Here for you, here for Naija.
The Health Talk series is organized by Mobile as part of their CSR pillars, which is on health, and this is just to promote health awareness amongst the public. So this edition in this series is to highlight the effects of mental health that are directly associated with stress.
Stress in the short term is actually good, because in the short term it actually helps you think better. When it's short-lived, I can perform better. Some people, your thinking is faster or your thinking is better. The problem is now when that stress is sustained for a while, because your body was not meant to be in that particular state for a very long time. I'm also going to use a car to explain it. When you're stressed, you are revving your car. So I'm in a car and I'm accelerating. That's my response to stress. Now, if I continue accelerating, what do you think is going to happen to my engine? It's going to burn out at some point, right? Now, if it burns out, it means my body has burnt out. The car is spoiled, everything has scattered. But when we now have that chronic response to stress, we're always tense, especially people in Lagos. People in Lagos, this particular is for you people. You find out that the average Lagosian driver is always angry. And that's because one of the symptoms of chronic stress is irritability. The person is easily angered by stuff. They're always angry, they're always ready to fight. We don't see it as a symptom of stress. And if it continues for a very long time, it can actually lead to symptoms like depression. So to now answer your question, how does it affect our mental health? Chronic stress has been shown to shrink the sizes of our brains. When it's chronic, when it's continuous, it can shrink the size of our brain. Why? Because when you're stressed for a very long time, there are certain connections in the brain that, how do I explain it? So between one nerve cell and another nerve cell in the brain, they are not joined, but there's a connection. That's what transmits in impulses that we interpret and all that. But when we are chronically stressed, that connection is severed. You get? Now, when that connection is severed, we now have, poor memory. So you notice that people that are stressed find it difficult to remember things. Then in the prefrontal cortex of the brain, there is also something else that new cells are forming in that prefrontal cortex. Chronic stress inhibits that growth of new cells in the prefrontal cortex. When that happens, they may have issues concentrating, they may have issues making decisions. And then also in the hippocampus, chronic stress can also impact the person's ability to learn. When it continues for a very long time, it can lead to anxiety, it can lead to depression.
Mobile. Here for you, here for Naija.